Hey, good morning, everyone, and a very, very happy weekend and a very, very happy Sunday. It is a beautiful morning. I am not kidding you. They're talking temperatures upwards of 80 degrees today, so I couldn't wait to get out there and had my first run back since Boston last Monday. So what's that? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then today, Sunday. So 5 days. So I took 5 days off, which was just gorgeous, but I had a good time getting some nice rest for my legs. Normally, probably over the past many years, I generally take off about 2 weeks, 10 to 14 days a year off of running. I really try to get no running in, still exercise, walk a lot, do some calisthenics, over the years. But I think I may take some more time off later on this year. Not sure. So I kind of plan to take off about 10 days to 14 days after the Boston Marathon. But since the Boston Marathon, which was, I'll get to that in a second, just touch on it, wasn't all that fast for me, so I didn't really get beat up too bad. So very thankful for that. My legs were a little shot for a couple days. But all of a sudden, third day felt pretty good. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to take some more time off, which gave me 5 days off. And couldn't wait to get out there and enjoy this beautiful morning. So got out there and I said, you know what? I'll do 8 to 10 this morning. Let's see how I feel. I'm not sure. And then as I got up, I thought, well, let me just do 8 because I'm actually leaving here in a few minutes. I'm going to go out to the coast. But maybe get some good running out there in Monterey, Carmel, Capitola or something like that. Anyways, so got out there, relaxed pace for me, and which was, I don't know, 9:30 maybe, 9:50, I don't even know. It's 9 something a mile. Didn't really look at my watch a whole lot. Just went out there and really wanted to soak in and kind of get my legs back under me a little bit and get a little cardio and just start my day off right. And to me, what I see it, if you want to own your day, you got to own your morning. So you got to start it off with some nice discipline, with some success, some goals, and just start knocking them out, and all of a sudden you feel like a champion, you know. So anywho, went out there, did 8 miles, came back, and just kind of did a few things here around the house. Wanted to do a quick video, and a shout out to my buddy Fernando Cabada, who ran the London Marathon, which was probably yesterday, but today ended up in, I think he did it in 2:17. He was in 13th place, first American. 40,000 people at the London Marathon. Our time, their times. Let's say today. 40,000 people. Fernando Cabada, my buddy, came in 13th place. First American overall, which was a 2:17. 2:17, first of all, if you don't know, is flying. But it is a crazy pace because that there meets the qualification to it's what do you call it, OTQ, which is an Olympic trial qualifier. So he gets to qualify for the 2020 Olympic marathon. So to meet that standard, you got 2 standards. You got 2:15, you got 2:19, under 2:19, under 2:15, which is an A standard, which is a B standard, and he's run 2:11 and several times under 2:15, by the way. So he's met the A standard. But today he met the B standard. It doesn't matter. He's an Olympic trial qualifier. He can be out there at the Olympic trials coming up. I guess it'll be next year for the 2020 Olympics. It's his birthday today. Shout out to him. He's 36 today, but still in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal, believe me. I was with him in Boston, hanging out with him for a couple of days, and he is, that guy is something else. Boy, that guy, he's an amazing guy. He just pounds, he hammers those miles. And so really great to be around him. And again, congrats. Happy birthday, Fernando. And congrats to the winners, which was the African runners, Kenyans, both, I think the male and female side in Europe, London today. Again, just to touch on again, Desiree Linden, the winner of the Boston Marathon. I think she did it in 2:38, 2:39. Horrendous conditions. And also for the male, Yuki did in like 2:15 and some change from Japan. So congrats on all of them, all the winners and all the Americans who crushed hammered the Boston Marathon. And I had a great time out there, and congrats to all the locals here in this area, and to Big Dave and all Sonny and was it Sean and Betty, and I don't want to forget anybody, and a lot of us who knocked out I don't know, Bethany did it, knocked out the Boston Marathon. A lot of fun, and some of my people from Fresno, Veronica and various people out there. So it was really, really fun to be around all those crew. Just take, progress. Just to be around people that are just taking their health and fitness and just life in general. I don't care if they're in football, baseball, which I'm not a big sports guy. Football, baseball, basketball, all those different things. It doesn't really matter. Or business or, whatever it is. Just taking their craft or their life to a whole different level. I love the ambition. I love the thought in their minds that, hey, we want to take this to a higher level. They're not higher or lower than anybody, but I love people pushing the envelope. I love people just progressing and ambitious people. And I enjoy being around that. I feel like I want to be around that, and I'm pretty ambitious myself in many, many different areas of my life. I just love to push. And very, very thankful this morning to that my legs were great. I mean, I got out this morning just smelling the beautiful trees that feeling the wind and just seeing just all the beauty around me. Just gorgeous this morning. And I'm hoping everybody does the same and start their week off with a peak state of mind. Remember, it's not how much we have or how much we don't have. It's a state of mind, guys. There are people who are very, very humble in what they have. They don't have a whole lot. But guess what? They got joy and peace and love and happiness in their heart. So it's really focusing on the positive, guys. It's not like a financial thing. I can't stress it enough. Because some people may get the mistake, oh, everything's all rosy. No, everything's not all rosy. But guess what? You will find what you focus on. You will find what you focus on. You focus on the negative, you're going to be picking up on the negative. Then it's going to drop. Your mood's going to come down, and then that serotonin, the stress level goes up because your kind of eyebrows are kind of folded in. You're kind of like, oh, everything's bad. But if you focus on the positive, you're going to pick up on those positive things. Mood enhancer, serotonin, the stress level drops. All of a sudden, your immune system just working at the peak state, and you hardly get colds and flus, and all of a sudden, your mood is just off the chart, guys. And then you feel like doing, what can I do next? You get goal-oriented. You're like, what can I do next? What next? And all of a sudden, you begin to influence others around you, and they begin to do it. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to get on a tangent, but I was just very, very thankful to, again, get out to Boston and just having the means to get out there, and not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, physically, all these different, financially, whatever, just to get out there, and thankful for that. I was able to jump on a plane. I mean, we get these planes and we take it for granted, but man, I'm there in a matter of hours. Boston, 3,000 miles away. So I'm just very thankful to be able to do that, and I hope everybody is as well. Remember, it's what we repeatedly do is a habit is what makes us very good at whatever. We walk more, we get better at walking. We run more, we get better at running. We lift weights more, we get stronger. We get on and on. It's just what we repeatedly do, guys. And most people are fly-by-nighters. They'll do something for a day, a week, or a year, a couple years, and they're like, they go by. You want to get good at something, you stay with it. And you just push and push and push and never give up. Never give up. And believe me, at that Boston Marathon, I can't say I really felt like giving up necessarily. So it wasn't like it was hard. All the conditions were hard. I'm not kidding you. The conditions were hard for everybody. But so I can't say the marathon was necessarily hard because I run quite a bit, quite often, 5-6 days a week, generally. But just not used to those conditions. That wind was coming in and the rain. So, to be able to do that, so I can't say I felt like quitting necessarily, but I didn't want to run in that rain. I can tell you that. I didn't want to run in the cold. My little mittens I put those little warmer. I had they were cloth. So of course the rain's going to just soak them right away. Even my umbrella, in the start of the marathon, it was all like mangled. My umbrella was broken, but my spirit wasn't.
So I had the cloth at Boston, the mittens or gloves, and I bought those little warmers, which they helped actually quite a bit. Stuck them in my hands, so it kept my little mittens kind of my hands somewhat not really warm, but probably warmer, not as cold as they would have been. And it lasted for a little while, but I'll take it. Whatever. 1 minute's better than no minutes, or an hour is better than no hour. So I hope everybody starts their week off with a peak state of mind. Take it over the top, guys. Remember, my buddy was just telling me, I was out in Boston. He was saying, positivity for him, it actually takes work. Probably more work than some others. Everybody's personalities and character have different characteristics and stuff like that. And we all have our gifts. But I, as well, and I heard him say positivity actually doesn't come natural for him. He tends to, and I'll say this, I actually work on my positivity too. Well, how do you work on your positivity? Well, I say, Adam, you're always so positive. It is kind of, I do work on it. I just don't when I see something negative, I'll steer away from it. I don't deny it, negate like it's not happening. I'm there. I don't run away from it. I'm not a guy who runs. I run, but not run away from problems. You address it. I just think when you go into it with a peak state of mind, you're able to address it better. The impact won't be as long, as deep, and the duration won't be as long if you go into it with a peak state of mind. So, and I don't watch the news. Oh, how many people were raped or killed, or how many people were robbed last night? The news makes money, guys. Remember, the news makes money in viewership by the negative impact, and also we're drawn to it. You can't say, how many people didn't die yesterday? How many people didn't? I said this to my troops the other day. I said, the negative does have more an impact than the positive. Case in point. I said, we were all there that morning, a couple days ago actually. If you got in a car accident this morning, if you did, thank God none of us did. I was talking to him yesterday, you would remember that for the rest of your life. If you got in a car accident, you would never forget the car accident, ever. You're like, I got in a car accident, oh my God. So the impact is deep, right? Get it. I said, but since we're all here and none of us got in a car accident this morning, are you going to remember that for the rest of your life? That you didn't get in a car accident. So point being, the negative has a deeper impact. The positive doesn't. They're not going to remember the day they did not get in an accident because that's positive. They're going to remember the negative, the day they did get in a car accident. Familiarity, the law of familiarity, it just we just take things for granted. Tend to. I do. Most of us do. So let's process the information that we did not get in a car accident, that we were able to wake up this morning, and maybe, hopefully most of us, wake up without assistance and do just the regular things that we do as human beings without assistance. Let's process that. Let's get that mood up and start our day with a peak state of mind. And you get out there and you crush this day. You win this day. You seize this day. Carpe diem, baby. Seize the day, guys. Enjoy today. Start your week off. So when you get to work tomorrow, Monday, happy Monday, baby. You go out and you what? Monday? Yes. Thank God I got a job. Thank God I was able to have the health to get here. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God for the breath in my lungs. So it's that day you be thankful for. Don't say happy Friday as if you want to just sit there and do nothing for the rest of the weekend. No, it's time to crush it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So when you get to work tomorrow, happy Monday, baby. This is a beautiful day. I have benefits. I actually have a job. I'm not in the unemployment line. And even if you were in the unemployment line, hey, thank God for unemployment, guys. Thank God for food in my stomach. I was able to go to bed last night with a full stomach. Too full, by the way. I woke up this morning, had some coffee. Oh my gosh, I had a piece of toast. Does it get better than that, guys? No, it doesn't. It's a peak state of mind. It's the attitude of gratitude and appreciation, guys. That's what it's all about. That's the secret to life to me. That's the secret to happiness to me. Is gratitude, living daily with the attitude of gratitude. I'm getting my blood pressure is right to rise. I'm so thankful today. So I'll be getting out to the coast today. Maybe videoing from out there. I'm not sure. Definitely Instagram. And running along the beach, Capitola, Monterey. I'm not sure where I'll be, but I'll be around there somewhere. So you all have a great day. Enjoy it. Carpe diem, baby. Seize this day. Bye-bye.